welcome to the sixth video in this expressions and formula series. In this video, we will be covering how to change the subject of the algebraic equation. So starting with the first question. The first question is C is equal to 2A plus B. So in this question, the subject of this equation is C. Why it's C? Because there is just one variable on the left hand side of the equal to sign. Now, if I ask you that you need to make B the subject of this equation. So in order to make B the subject of this equation, what you need to do is you need to just isolate this variable B. You need to isolate it. And how will you isolate it? You will isolate it just by taking this 2A on the left hand side of this equation, right? And if you take this 2A on the left hand side of this equation, it will be minus 2A, because when you move one number to the left or right hand side of the equation, the sign will be changed. If the sign of that number is positive, and if you are moving it on the left hand side, it will become negative. If it is negative and if you are moving it on the left hand side, it will become positive. So in short, plus will be converted into a minus and minus will be converted into a plus sign. Similarly, multiplication will be converted into a division sign and division will be converted into a multiplication sign. So this is the short key to remember when you are basically moving any number to either side of the equation. So similarly, if we just move this 2A to the left hand side of this equation, it will be C minus 2A is equal to B. So now our target of isolating the variable B is achieved. So the subject of this equation is now B. But it's better to write this B not on the right hand side of the equation but on the left hand side of the equation. So it will be B is equal to C minus 2A. You can write it like this as well, but this does not give a true representation because the subject of the equation is always written on the left hand side to give a better representation of that equation. So the answer is B is equal to C minus 2A. Now moving on to the second part. The second question is 2A is equal to B minus 3C. And over here is you can see that no variable is the subject because no variable is isolated on either side of the equation. And if I ask you to make A the subject of this equation, so the first step is that whatever variable, if you want to make that variable the subject, you need to isolate that variable. So in order to isolate this variable A, you need to move this 2 to the right hand side of this equation. And on the left hand side of this equation, 2 is being multiplied by A. So remember I told you that multiplication sign will always be converted into a division sign when you are moving the number to either side of the equation. So on the left hand side of this equation, this 2 is being multiplied by A, but when it will move on the right hand side of this equation, it will be divided. So the answer will be A is equal to B minus 3C upon 2. So this will be the answer when you want to make A the subject of this equation. Hope the concept of changing the subject of algebraic equation is clear to you. Still, if you have any question, do let me know in the comment section below. Take care and we will meet in the next video. Thank you.